Hello everyone, and thank you so much for joining me. My name is Dr. Carmen Harra, and I'd like to share with you the secrets to emotional intimacy. First, let's define emotional intimacy. It is the intimacy of the soul, a mental, spiritual connection that stands the test of time. Emotional intimacy is far more important than physical intimacy because it reaches the soul. When you intimate with your partner on an emotional level, you feel his needs, fears, desires as if they were your own. You know what your partner needs before he even gets a chance to ask. So chemistry may be what brings two people together, but emotional intimacy is what keeps them together. It is the glue of all love relationships. You might be physically attracted to someone, but only when you engage your emotion, you really connect with that person. When emotional intimacy is missing, two partners can live together physically but be separated emotionally. Let's go through 11 secrets to create, deepen, and maintain emotional intimacy with the one you love. Number one is see it together. Visualization exercises can empower your relationship, and you probably already tried this one when you plan and imagine what your future together will look like. So take it one step further. Hold your loved one's hand and close your eyes and take turns in saying your wishes out loud. Speak in the present tense as if your dreams were coming true right now. You can say things like, I see us walking into our new apartment. It has large windows everywhere. And whatever you want to achieve, you can say it. Make it nightly, weekly, make it like a habit. Visualization are profound and intimate rituals that inspire you to work towards your goals. Number two, reinforce your love. When you speak loving words to your partner, speak them with conviction. This means saying a full and excited, I love you, when you see him. Reinforce your love. It requires action and making tiny sacrifice that means the world to your partner, like being there in time, remembering to call, emphasize your partner's significance in your life. Close your eyes and tell him how much he means to you. Compliment, uplift him. Don't think too much. Speak from the seat of your soul. Giving and receiving love without restraint is the biggest intimate act. Number three, pay attention to body language because the emotion we experience manifest into physical gesture. Pay attention if your partner rolls his eyes or crosses his leg. Most movements are subconscious, but each one is purposeful. When you take note of small movements, you can understand his level of comfort. In time, you can come to know what your partner is thinking just by watching the way he holds himself. Number four, make eye contact. You might not want to avoid looking your significant other in the eyes when he's upset with you. But keep in mind that nothing is as effective as conveying your emotion as eye contact. Words may reach the brain, but a glance can reach deep and down into the soul. Eye contact can be intensely intimate. Get into the habit of looking your partner in his eyes to lock in the potency of your words and intention. Number five, engage in quality conversation. You don't need a million talks to heal your relationship. You need one transformative conversation because quality surpasses quantity when it comes to communication. So ask questions to help your partner release his thoughts, but don't make this conversation seem like an interview. So ask about one relevant matter, then let him talk as much or as little as he wants. Listen to his tone, the choice of words, and hesitation to say certain things because your partner may be trying to tell you how something makes him feel, but may have trouble conveying it. So consider the overall quality of your conversation. Are you speaking enough? And if so, what is the basis of your talk? Are you reaching helpful conclusions together or against each other? The right kind of speech encourages and heals. When all else fails, simply ask, how do you feel? It's essential to organize your thoughts and intention before you open your mouth. Sit down and take a deep breath. Meditate on it and imagine what would have happened if you approach the situation one way versus if you approach it another way. So consider the best possible outcome in your mind. Close your eyes and see yourself having an honest conversation with your partner in which you both reach an agreement. Number 6, allow emotion to flow. Some people are afraid to open up and feel because they believe it makes them weak or makes them susceptible to being hurt. Heavy emotion like anger, bitterness, resentment should be released in healthy ways so they don't disrupt the dynamic of your relationship. Positive emotion must be experienced in their totality to heighten intimacy, excitement, passion, pleasure, and joy. These feelings should be captured in their greatest spectrum. Share positive sentiments that bring you closer together. Dismiss your fear of becoming vulnerable and allow your feelings to flow. Number 7, evolve together, because people are constantly changing. You're not the same person you were a year ago, last month, or even last week. Understand how your loved one is transforming and adopt yourself to him or her. In the case of physical change, make it known to your partner that you notice his new look, compliment his hairstyle, weight loss, a fresh wardrobe. So remain well ahead of changes by preparing for the next phase of your relationship and strategizing how you'll pass through it side by side, of course. You should always ask yourself this question regularly. Is my relationship evolving or only changing? A relationship should not only shift, but shift positively over time as both partners work to resolve outstanding issues. So evolve in the same direction as your significant other to keep intimacy alive. Number 8 is simplified matters. We often forget that in love and intimacy, simplicity is key. When we complicate matters, we can lose sight of the values that foster love. So return to simplicity. Nothing is more valuable at the end of the day than tender moments shared in silence with no mention of what was or might be. Declutter your relationship. Cleanse your bond of all toxicity, people who interfere, harmful emotion, hurtful memories, compromising habits. Maintain a love as pure as water. Number 9, make it us against the world. The ego is the most destructive force in all relationships because it favors me and neglects the we. For the sake of your relationship, let your pride down. Take nothing personally. Even if your partner does something that's obviously wrong, understand that he may have personal issues that you know nothing about and that have nothing to do, and they might have nothing to do with you. So realize that in relationship, everything is compromise, sacrifice, and endurance. So hold your partner close to your heart. Then hold it closer than your ego. And you will succeed in holding a healthy, intimate relationship. And I go to number 10, focus on strength. Try not to speak negatively about your significant other in public. You may want to vent to others, but keeping silent is wiser. Instead of starting the day by accusing your partner for something he did wrong, begin your day by thanking him. You can say, thank you for being next to me and with me. Thank you for being you. Tolerate his defects as you tolerate your own. Nurture the person who has stood by you. He's more sensitive than you can imagine. So saying simply, I'm proud of you, can lift your partner's entire day. And number 11, keep your influences out of you. Keep out influences. Keep your relationship private and your affairs between you two. External influences are the weeds of a healthy relationship, and the wrong ones can ruin a good dynamic. It's you and your partner who are in a relationship, not your friend, not your sibling, not your parents, nor any other party. It's unrealistic to think that your relationship won't be subject to any sort of conflict, but no one else needs to intervene. So next time, don't ask your best friend how to fix your relationship. Ask your partner. Offer your possible solution, then invite your partner to provide his. So filter your environment of negative influences, and the energy between you will definitely change. You will become closer and more intimate. So if you enjoy my video, please visit my website carmenharra.com and feel free to write me at carmenharra as well. I look forward to hearing from you, and I'm sending you many, many, many blessings.